That's what he was doing. Yes, he was angry, and righteously so, but he also picked the moment very specifically. Some people thought, well, that's the only place where Jesus loses control, and I postulate he did not lose control. He knew exactly what he was doing. He was going in there to get the priests angry at him and start that inexorable move towards Calvary. Not yet. Knock on. I've killed a few people, but so far I haven't broken the mid-fall. Yeah, I feel bad about it too. Break them off at the ankles. Yeah, and he was making a very political statement. It was a statement not only against the Jews, but the Romans. But he was, the money changers were making a percentage of that, and they were paying rental fee to the priests. So you interrupt that business, and you stop some of the money that's going into the pockets of the priests. Then he starts talking about the destruction of the temple. And that's also very careful and measured language by Jesus. The temple is the financial center of Israel. It's the national bank. It's the political center. It's their White House. If you destroy the temple, Jerusalem cannot stand. If Jerusalem falls, how can Israel survive? So when Jesus talks about the temple being destroyed, that really gets their attention, because that's the end to their life as they know it. And honestly, we give the priests a hard time for missing it, and for treating him as an enemy. But what else could they have done? Honestly, if somebody came up to you and said, hey, I am the Savior, but you know what, America's going to be destroyed, you might have reservations. I know I might miss it. I might say, no, you're not. You are not. You're dangerous. Yeah, so in retrospect, 2020, we can look back and we can say, how could they not see it? But Jesus' message was incredibly radical. And not surprising that more people didn't catch on at the time. If you are just passing through, folks, we have another presentation at 3:30, and then at 5:30 tonight. If you haven't seen our scriptorium today, if you go now, you may be able to catch that last tour outside the door to the right, our Bible Museum. Don't want to miss that. That is one of the biggest must-sees here. It is a 55-minute tour, but it is well worth the time. Just out that door to your right, brown building, copper top, full of ancient Bibles, manuscripts, and texts, the real thing, ancient replicas that go back thousands of years. Don't miss it.
You said 3:30 you're doing this again?
3:30 is another one here. It'll be another gentleman, and then I'll be back at 5:30.
Is he worth seeing?
He's good. He's good. He's all right. He's not as